What's up, everybody? Indie Music Live, episode 108. Can you believe it's 108? I remember we were just at episode 100. I thought that was special, but 108 is much, much better and bigger and better than 100. It's Sicky Dave tonight. David, the sick son of a... Hey, Dave. How you doing?
God, that was corny as shit right there. All right.
Inside green room joke.
Yeah, I'm fighting it tonight, but yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm here feeling a little under the weather, but it's okay. Let's do it.
So we have somebody you may recognize from past shows, Nadira Norjahan. How do you say your name again? Nadira.
N-A-D-I-R-J-A-H-A-N.
Nice. How can we do that without that, right? So you just got back from NAM and you haven't slept in days, but you decided
that you were still going to come on. NAM is, because some people were like, "You just came back from Vietnam." No.
You know, it's hard to do the urban head bob with a stiff neck. I'm like, this is brutal over here.
Give us Nadira, give us just a quick synopsis of what NAM is and was to you this time.
The NAM show, I don't have the exact acronym, but basically what it is this humongous music conference that gives you all kinds of great information on all the technology that there is out there for music, all the instrumentation, all the plugins and things you need for production and performance, microphones, I mean, from all over the world. And it's absolutely great. I got to meet some great stars, and it was absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I did get to perform too. I got to perform on the Decibel stage, which is the Decibel stage is the keyboard manufacturer from Italy.
Okay, sweet. Sweet. So you're hanging out with us tonight, and we also have featured artist Dontae, who we're going to be bringing up here in a little bit with a little Sick Deeper with Dave segment tonight.
Deeper with Nadira. Jesus.
Right. We could do that too, I guess.
Yeah.
Her name's not Dave though. But anyway, that's a good idea, Dave. Maybe you can take a nap and throw up or something a little bit.
I might do that. She's my backup. Be ready. Just step into deeper with. Okay.
So, and last thing before we get into the music, sorry to dare to cut you off, but last thing before we get into the music is we're going to be watching a little bit of an instructional video, the new service that we are bringing forth to everyone out there, and we're finally doing. It seems like a really real music production package. Like I said, I did this before with a company in LA and it was just too expensive, but we're working with Hixvideo, and they have a really great price and a really great editing engineer, I guess you could call. His name's Jordan, and so he's gonna be in a video here in a little bit after we listen to a few tunes and just sort of gives some instructions on how you can take advantage of that. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and listen to the first song. Dave, how do you say this guy's name? Is it Shane?
I'm gonna go with Shaune.
Shaune. That works, I guess. Shaune Walt with his song Hates. Share this video out, guys. Let everybody know that you're in here hanging out with us, and we'll be back in just a moment.
A broken window, at least a piece.
Indie Music Live, episode 108. I'm JoeJoeKeys, founder of Indie Music Plus. I'm sitting here with Mr. Sick Pinchaloaf, David
Sick
Werba.
Boy. How about Sick Boy?
Sick Boy Pinchaloaf. I just like saying Pinchaloaf because, I don't know, it's fun. Anyway, that was Shaune Walt with Hate, Pull Me From This. Not
How about Sir Pinchaloaf? At least give me some respect.
Sir Pinchaloaf.
Or Sir Dump a Lot. How's that one? All right.
Sir, yeah, anyway. Sir Weirdo. Anyway, yeah. You just totally ruined my train of thought. Shaune Walt. Let's start over. Shaune Walt. Hey,
yeah, Shaune Walt. We'll edit that out live or something. I don't know.
TMI, thank you.
No,
So
here, I'll just
normally
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Normally my go-to style. I mean, even it's, you know, sort of what's the name of the group that I'm looking for?
I got it. I have it, but I want to let you finish.
No, what is it?
It's Stained, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
But people love this, and this is actually,
yes.
I would consider this a pretty promising radio tune. So,
well, I mean, it's Stained was one of the kind of the offshoots of the like mid '90s grunge era, and they kind of started rising up like late '90s, I believe. They had some like really heavy songs. It was like, you know, throughout, but then they had some stripped down ones that became their biggest hits. So once I listened to this, I went right there. Like, I think it's pretty similar to the stripped down Stained songs. Recommendation for Shaune or Shuane. I don't know how you say his name. It's actually spelled Shuane. It's like Shuane or something. I don't know, but it's probably Shaune. Is the mixing? It's like, because it's so stripped down, there's a lot of drama in the song. So yeah, I think people really listen to all the parts because it's kind of minimalist. And I think the tripling and of doubling of the vocals, I would take another pass at that stuff just because it was a little like separated. And then, yeah, just kind of fine tune the instruments in the background, just, you know, make it a little more dynamic, I guess, like better mix, like take another pass at the engineering. But in terms of the feeling and the style of it, I loved it. And so I hope he kind of sticks down this path because it's cool, dude. Brought me back. It's like 20 years, man. It was like, It was a good time.
Nadira?
Yeah. I agree. I think that this guy has a lot of passion. I love it. I love the storytelling aspect. Again, storytelling is a big deal for me. I love his passion, and it's gritty, and it's like, I don't care what you think. This is my story, and I'm giving it to you. And a lot of times, as musicians, that's what we have to do. I agree with Dave. I think that a little bit of time needs to be spent on the vocals, like toning it down just a little bit and giving us more of that edgy. His voice is edgy enough by itself without having to pile on the extra, you know, layers, the vocal tracks and stuff. But I think it's great. The mix can be tightened up a little bit, but it's awesome.
Yeah, because this when it's just vocals and drums for a lot of the song, there's so much focus when the effect comes in of the vocals. It's like everything is on that, so it's got to be super cool and super tight. And it was just a little shaky to me in terms of like matching up with the timing. I don't know if you noticed that, but so that's it. That's all I'd say. Yeah,
not major.
Nothing major. Yeah, it was
a little bit.
Cool. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one then. Like I said, we got a full show tonight. We got Dontae in the green room hanging out with us. We're going to be getting to him and his music. He's the featured artist of the week. You can submit your music and get featured on the show, possibly. We only do one featured artist a week. Some weeks we don't have any featured artists, but we really try to do at least one featured artist a week, and we literally get hundreds and hundreds of submissions every single month. So tonight we got about 6 tunes. That was the first one, and up next is a shorty but a goodie. This is the MK Ultras with Eugene. Again, share this out and let everybody know you're here. We'll be right back. Indie Music Live. You caught that, Rob. Good. That video, I messed up the editing on that video and it went a little long. Indie Music Live 108. I'm JoeJoeKeys hanging out. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Some people who have been here and hopefully are still here. Alfonso Riley. He's actually the manager of the Pretty Image, who's going to be our featured artist coming up in March. Dave, I know you're excited about that. Marty LaFaso from Marty LaFaso from Tart Vandalay, featured artist from last week. Bobby Stamps, Vega Cortez, Calvin Bartlett, Tony Treble, who is K-Soul's producer, Monique,
yes, Jimmy
Youngman, Sam Polizzi, Johnny Mattis, Lori Moreno. Lori Moreno's a huge social media star, in case anybody knows. I've known her for a while now. So I like this group, man. These guys were cool. I like this genre. It's that raw punk feel. Vegas says he's still here. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Been a while. Nadira, let's do you first. What do you think about this one? This is the whole song. It was like 1 minute and 20 seconds. And I like that.
I'm not too excited about it being so short, but what I will say is it seemed like a lot of noise to me. You guys know I like rock music. I like everything but like the heavy metal. But it was a little bit messy and hard for me to hear vocals. I'm really not. I mean, I don't have an engineering ear, but I know what I like to hear, and it sounded a little noisy to me. I couldn't really make out his story, and for it to be so short, I thought it was an abbreviated version. I really didn't get all that I wanted to get from it.
Are you sure we have not played this tune before, Joe?
We've played the band before.
We've played the band. Okay.
We played the band before. I don't
definitely.
If we have, then that's the first time we've doubled up, because I really try not to do that.
I definitely remember the sound. I think I remember what I said about it. Like this is the original British invasion era to me. Like late 60s, early 70s. This is early Beatles and Stones. I mean, that's what I hear.
Yeah.
Like you didn't hear that, Nadira? You didn't like kind of go back to that?
I didn't hear that. No, I'm not talking about the style of the music. I mean, the style of the music is cool. But it just
I think I remember saying it's like the reverb in the background, even they like really like nailed that era. Like they must have been just kind of going for it. I think I remember. I'm getting flashbacks now. It almost sounds like a cover. It was like
that's what it was.
It was like a Rolling Stones demo. It's like their first song or something. Go ahead.
It sounded like a sample though to me, but it didn't sound crisp enough for me to understand what he was saying. So I mean, maybe it's just one of those songs I gotta hear 2 or 3 times before I really
and we get a lot of these. It's almost like these kind of revival type bands, and it's not a knock. Like it's what these obviously what they're going for. They're trying to kind of recreate a certain sound or an era, and if that's what they're going for, they did it really well, because it just kind of brings you back to that time, and that's just their sound. So I was cool with it.
I'm cool with their sound. I just wish that I could have really enjoyed the vocals a little bit better. It sounded like a sample to me. So again, I'm not an engineer, but with a listener's ear, it sounded like kind of like a sample, and it also sounded a little messy for me in the vocals. So I kind of wanted to hear more of the vocals.
That's all right.
Cool. So let's go ahead and move on here. We're just running a few minutes long. I just like to keep things on schedule. But yeah, I like having everybody's opinions. I like that, the show is just turning out beautifully. Look at all these wonderful people in the green room that we have hanging out with us. Dontae's waiting patiently to do his interview. We have Jordan Hicks in the room also. Nadira, thank you. And Rob and Dave. Rob's owned Hixvideo, who we're teaming up with to offer a music video production service for indie musicians. Like I said, I've done this in the past, but I haven't really been able to find that sweet spot to where it was actually going to work out. And I think we have something good here. So for only $229, we're going to help you make a professional music video, and it really looks good. So we're going to show you the instructional video that Rob and Jordan made. They're related, and they're kind of showing
brothers, right?
What?
They're brothers, right?
They're brothers, yes. They're basically, you're too nice, Dave. They're basically showing how that we're doing this. So, you know, with the invention of these wonderful little cameras that we carry around in our pockets all day long, you guys can now make your raw footage. And the thing that really makes videos look cool is the editing and using the right equipment to get the editing proper and, you know, just give it that look that you want. And Jordan is really good at doing that. So Rob brought this idea to us, and here we are. So here's the instructional video. We're gonna come back and just have a little chat with Jordan as well when we get back, and then we're gonna talk to Dontae, the featured artist, and get deeper with Dave.
Hello, how you doing, guys? My name is Jordan, and I'm going to show you how simple it is to make a music video. The things you will need are any kind of camera. You can even use the one that's always in your pocket that you use all the time, which is a phone. Also, a speaker. This is very important. Now, the last thing we do before we shoot is establish where we want to shoot, so the location.
Well, the song is a low mellow song. It's more so focused on me. I'm talking about my life.
So the song is a hip-hop song that's really low mellow beat, and it's about him and his life. So the location that we picked is this tunnel over here, and we also have this location right here. As you can see, it's like a little darker, just kind of sets the tone of the video. But without further ado, let's go shoot. The video that we're going to take is called the A-roll, which is also the main clip where he is singing in the song. You're going to need a speaker to do that, any kind of speaker, just so I can hear it or the camera can hear it, and also that the artist can hear it too, and they can lip sync over it. So let's start doing that. Okay, this is going to be take 2 of the A-roll. You ready?
Let's go.
All right.
I put Z on your ass, subtract the nigga, then the bottom of my 3. EMC will be trapped under that tree. Don't start on my block and don't pop by that tree. My youngest is shooting, they don't see no feet.
Okay, so for our third take on the main roll of the video, we're just gonna have a little bit of fun with it. Just try out a bunch of things like this.
Whoa, hello. Have fun.
Running partner, so I don't run that fast. Wondering why I keep feeling that mad. Mama stressing, look, please give us a pass. Just let us run it up without no mask. School was hard, I paid attention in class, but I didn't get it, man, that shit was so sad. They thinking I'm dumb, but I know how to act. Making on me, I can say on your ass. Subtract the nigga, then the bottom by 3. EMC will be trapped under that tree. Don't start on my block and don't pop by that tree.
Okay, so now that Hayden shot the video 3 times and lip syncing over it, we're gonna do something called B-roll, and that's just a bunch of random different shots, or any shots really that go with the video, and that includes establishment shots or just any type of video with simple camera movements that will make the video look a little bit better. So let's do that. Okay, so for one of these B-roll shots, I found this open sign and this with all the colors and stuff. I just thought it looked really cool, so I'm just gonna do a quick B-roll shot of that. I'm just gonna do simple camera movements. Alright, so one last shot that we want to get is called an establishment shot. It just kind of shows the location that you're going to be taking your video in. So I'm going to quickly get this. Alright.
Are you guys rapping, making music videos? Yeah.
Hey.
I'm a rapper too myself.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean.
And then when you have the A-roll and the egg roll put together, send that to me, and then you'll get something like this.
Learning problems so I don't learn that fast. Wondering why I keep failing that math. Mama stressing, look, please give us a pass. Just let us run it up without no mask. School was hard, I paid attention in class, but I didn't get it, man, that shit was so sad. They think I'm dumb, but I know how to add. Thinking on me, I present on your ass. Subtract the niggas and divide by 3. EMC will be trapped under that tree. Don't slide on my block and don't park by that tree. My youngins is shooting, they don't see no feet. Looking for that's a little nigga, he weak. Just bring my dope by the end of the week. I'm clicking, I'm whipping your block, I be spinning through the matrix, but they think I'm a
All right, so I just want to welcome some more people real quick. Kelly Lay is a real musical manager type person. She has a magazine now out. Everybody might want to get in touch with her. Samuel Archer, Juan Cabrera, I can never say his name right, and Jamie from Royal Ruckus. And anyway, so that's the video. That's how we're making the videos. Jamie from Royal Ruckus says this is such a fantastic idea, and I agree. So again, for only $229, you can get a professional video edited by Indie Music Plus in cooperation with Hixvideo. So we're here with Jordan now. Jordan Hicks. He is the son of Robert Hicks. So, dude, I don't really know anything about you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, man. So what are you? You're like what, 17?
Yeah, 17.
Okay, so you're a junior or senior in high school?
I'm a senior in high school right now.
Okay, cool. So, and that just proves like the talent that, that we have going right now. I'm excited because you have all the, you're not somebody that's been around like forever and you have these fresh ideas, and it shows in your editing. That's kind of one of the reasons I'm really excited about this. So tell us a little bit about what you do when you're editing, like what you're using and stuff, and sort of your approach.
Well, really when I'm editing, I kind of just get any idea that comes to my head, and I just find some kind of way to make it happen. And really you can do that with editing. It doesn't matter what kind of camera you use. So, I mean, for years I've used the camera on my phone, and I still use it today, but once I put it into the editing software, which I use is Premiere, kind of make anything happen. Make a great video, you can make a crappy video, you can make any video you want, but you really don't need that much to make a great video. You don't need a lot of money, you don't need a great camera, great software, you just have to have a good idea, and that's all. Cool.
Well, I'm really excited, man. Like I said, this is Rob's idea, and probably yours. I mean, you probably had part of it too, I'm sure, but I'm really excited about the service, and I hope that people take advantage of it. Let's see, Dave, do you have any questions for Jordan or anybody?
No, I think it was super cool. I mean, it sounds like you maybe when your dad was sleeping, you snuck into his office and started mastering all the technology, and all of a sudden you start making videos. It's like boom, and then now it's Hicks and Sons. Yeah. Now we're like making like the Michael Jordan of video production right here. So this is going to be cool, dude. That was awesome. Just breaking it down for people, because it's super important that's really that's all it is. So you kind of went through the story, and it's like the B-roll footage is super important. That
applies to any video, not just
yeah.
Video.
And so if anybody like when we're doing the when somebody orders this package and they send us the stuff, if they have specific ideas, you can maybe try to help them along with that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we can talk it out. They can give me some kind of sample or send me other videos they've seen. I mean, a lot of my inspiration for videos when I first started out was watching other music videos by popular artists or movies or anything, kind of just a visual for me to see, and it kind of helped me start out. And just any way you want to show it to me, to give me an idea, and we can talk it out or anything. But
man, we got a good segue here, Joe. It's Dontae did probably almost the exact same thing. So
yeah, I'm wondering. We should talk. You should ask him that in the section. So Jordan, thank you much for coming and hanging out with us, man. This is the guy that that's gonna be making the videos for us. So really exciting stuff. Appreciate it. So he's gonna go back to editing his videos. Look, he's already back to work. See how hard he's working?
Yeah, he didn't even leave the room yet. He's back.
I know. He's like, oh yeah, thanks guys. I'm back to work. Yep. pounding the keyboard. Anyway, okay, so Dontae is our featured artist of the week. Dude, thanks for coming in about an hour ago and helping us make sure that we have the right shots and stuff and being patient. You're close to New York City. You're just outside of New York City. And what we're going to do is we're going to listen to your song, watch the video Signals off of your new record. And what I normally do with the featured artists right now is I'd like you just kind of give us your elevator pitch on, what you're doing as an artist and what your music is like. Introduce the song Signals. Then we're going to come back and get right into Deeper with Dave.
Yeah.
Perfect. So basically my name is Dontae. I'm all the way from Poughkeepsie, New York. It's about an hour from Times Square. Basically I do all types of music. I'm pretty genre fluid. I do pop, R&B, hip hop. I just love music as a whole. Started up on rock, listening to like Paramore. So basically that's me. I'm just trying to get around, and this is my new video coming out. Actually, sorry, it's already out. But this is my new video out called Signals, featuring my brother Kane, produced by Daniel on the track. Shout them all out, and let's get to it.
Right on. Be right back, guys.
Baby girl, your mood's gonna vary. If you keep wasting time with these niggas, that's temporary. I guess that's why you keep on rolling, your vision's blurry. Your back signal light up the sky, I pull up in a hurry. Just let me know when you're ready. I guess if you're ready, these niggas just wanna fuck you, then fuck up, don't let them. Can't do something different, I want a better living. I just had a vision, we just had some children. Whoa. Too deep, too deep, too deep. But you know I keep it realer than real and lose it when I see the fake. Yeah. And I know I've been waiting on you, but damn it, how long could I wait? Just wait on second. In a life of vibes, decide hunks and rides. See, we either gonna win or lose. One thing's certain, the move.
Traumatized. It ain't your specialty, but you alive. Are you dumb for always fighting for the one you like? Always fighting for the more times. You ain't together, so what he do, he don't see his crimes. And you scared to bring it up, girl, you out your mind. Jazzy always tell you, baby girl, you out your mind. Then I sit here jealous on the inside. Hey, I sit here jealous on the inside. Jealous on the inside, oh. So give me a signal. Give me a signal, What about me and you? Hey, don't rush to choose. I'm waiting on you. Make you move. I'm waiting on you, baby. So give me a signal. Restart, let's bring it right back to zero. Back when we was low, you was riding passenger.
Deeper with Dave. Deeper with Dave. Oh yeah.
Sponsored by.
Yeah, I need some dreads too. Everyone has dreads in the show tonight. This is unfair. Let's stick with the video stuff as the segue, man. I was watching it. It looked like a Jordan Hixvideo right there. So, dude, tell us about like how you made it. Was it a similar process of what Jordan just kind of broke down?
Yeah, definitely. Just making sure you get the B-roll, making sure you get all the shots that matter to the content of the music, and you could put a video together yourself. I actually had a guy called Swiffer do my video that directed it. But I would have did it off an iPhone, and if I didn't have the funds to have like a professional videographer do it,
But it was cool. We're at this place. It happened so fast. I want to say like a year and a half ago, Joe, we started getting video submissions, and I remember our feedback was like, "Oh man, that's kind of cool," And then a few months later, it's like, "Wait, there's more." It seems like people are doing that. And in this short, compressed time, we're at a place already now, like you have to make one.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're not keeping up with the game if you're not making a video now. And this is like, man, this happened over like a year. Exactly. This is like crazy. Exactly. Is that kind of what you've observed as well? That's just what I see, man.
Yes, definitely. I mean, I started doing music a couple years ago, about 6 years ago. So I would say just about last year, that's when everyone would come up to me and be like, you need a video, you need that hit single, you need that hit video, man, to go viral, and then everything will be good. So, okay. So once I did it, though, I did immediately see a big impact with my fan base and a bunch of new listeners. They want to visualize that artist, you know, so you got to see the person.
All right, man. We chatted briefly in the green room before. You kind of insinuated something. I wanted you to break down. I want to understand what's going on. Are you with a label?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, like you said, in terms of like you said you just kind of do write some lyrics and then you just kind of hand it off. Can you kind of explain like your process of writing songs and who you're working with? And are you just kind of going song to song, or do you have like a team?
Oh, no, definitely. I wouldn't say it's a team, but I do have a group of producers or certain producers I would go to for music. They're everywhere. I met them years ago from back when I first started looking up beats on YouTube. You know, you just build connections. So the way my writing process usually go, I usually get a beat. I have a certain mood, and I just go with it. And usually it turns into albums or projects, but that's more of the type of artist I am. So
is this purely digital? Are you handing tracks like online, or are you going and meeting these guys?
Oh, no. I know them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, dude, I gotta tell you, like I would encourage the listeners to throw some headphones on with this tune to hear all the shit that's going on there. There's some like gnarly ear candy and effects, and I did not get it when I listened through my just through my speakers. I didn't even catch half that stuff. I put on the headphones. I'm like, whoa. And it was just like 3 times better experience at least. So I would encourage people to do that. But so what's the next few months looking like for you, man? What's the plan here?
So I just dropped off my album on the 26th of January. So right now I'm just doing a lot of bookings. I was in the club with Power 105 a couple of days ago. Got some dope shows coming up all over New York. I'm trying to build that local audience. So I want to get New York on my back before I start branching out to other places. But basically just performances, just perform, and stuff like this with you guys, dope interviews. So,
hey, I kind of want to bring Nadira in to repeat what she said before the show, man. She had some great stuff for you. Telling the story. It's not mumble rap's dead. Do you want to just kind of repeat what you said, Nadira? It was pretty nice.
Corny. It's not corny as shit.
Right.
It's not corny as shit. You know, I love the production. You took your time with it. I love that it's a story. You're telling a story. It's not mumble rap. I can hear every word you're saying. The music is great. The sampling, all of that stuff, the background. I love the story. I love it. Your delivery is awesome. I am really, really excited about becoming your fan.
Thank you.
It's official. It just happened right there.
Thank you.
It is official. You are not corny as shit.
That's what I need to hear.
Yeah, Dontae, where can people find you online, man? What's your handles and stuff?
You can find me everywhere: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Dontae Speak. It's spelled Dontae Speak. And it's gonna come up right in the bottom right here. Hopefully we'll put it up there. So follow me everywhere, guys. I just dropped the album a couple days ago. Make sure you go give that a dope listen too.
Absolutely. Thanks for your patience, man. We had you sitting there for like a half hour. I appreciate it.
That was longer than that.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah, we'll have to have you come back, man. So, but we're gonna move on. Next tune is Sinkin' Down by the Söur Brothers. If Mr. Robert Hicks is ready to rock.
Dontae, thank you very much, man.
Perfect, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
I'll be in touch. I got some.
I can't take it anymore. Well, I'm feeling no pain, but that don't mean I'm alright. See, shot of whiskey and I'll be feeling fine. Yeah, I wash my troubles down with a bottle of wine, and then go stand out in the rain, wash my dreams right down the drain. Well, I think I might have come to the end of the line. If it helps me, well, I think I'm sinking down, lost in a abandon. Well, I'm just about to drown. I'm out ocean floor up and wide. I've been.
Oh, that's a pretty cool tune right there. All right. I was just like thinking about the video. It's almost like the, I don't know, in between no video and like a Hixvideo where it's just lyrics and still images, which is cool too. I mean, it's what do you call it? 3-stage? Oh, power. Well, I respect these. I don't like the videos where it's just basically scrolling lyrics, you know, because it's, I don't know. At least there's like a theme to this stuff and there was some humor in it and it meant something to the song. But dude, this was a really, really good mix. This is really well balanced engineering and production on this one, man. Americana, folk, blues, rock, like Wilco style. I dig this stuff. I can listen to this stuff every day. What'd you think, Joe?
I feel like I'm sitting in my garage having a beer with my dad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not, again, it's not the type of music that I generally am like drawn to automatically, but it's not bad. I enjoyed it. I mean, obviously I put it on the show. So, I mean, it has a good sound. They're good at doing what they do. You know, the video was a little boring for me, but you know, it's a video still. So
Nadira.
I'm with you, Dave. I really enjoyed this. The visuals were nice because they were chosen and they were actually put in at the right moment. So that's what made it enjoyable for me. But I really like this tune. I really like it's a feel good with the story. I love the storytelling. As I said before, I love the production. It's crisp. It sounds really, really good.
Super clean. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. It's got like a country twang to it, but it's still like it's the folkish type thing going on. So I really like it. I really like it.
Cool. So Juan from what's the name of his group again?
Mayaenova?
No, Juan's group. I'm trying to remember the name of your group, Juan. Put it in the chat. He says he likes the track. He's in Puerto Rico. So hope you guys are doing okay down there in Puerto Rico still. Jumpy Matt from Rainy Day Crush just walked in, and I don't know if he's still here or not, but he's here. He was here. Allie Carey is here as well. Welcome, everybody. Everybody that's coming in. Everybody's still watching on the replay and everything. Let's keep things moving, shall we? We're running a little bit behind. Mayaenova. Is that how you say that, Dave? I'm always...
yeah, pretty close.
Mayaenova.
It's one of those two. Yeah.
I like this song. This is Flow with the Flow. Invite your friends. Let them know you're here. We'll be right back.
Take it, what you say.
Oh boy, I was just holding back a yawn. I didn't want anybody to see me yawning. Woo, man, I'm a little tired tonight, but I'm making it. I'm making it. I got a long day on Tuesdays now. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. See ya. Mayaenova, Flow with the Flow on Indie Live. Reminds me of the Verve Pipe, or the Verve, or how do they call them?
The Verve, yeah.
The Verve, yeah. But I mean,
there is a band, the Verve Pipe, though, too, but they're different.
Yeah. So the Verve, I think, is what I'm talking about. I always got the two names confused, but I like the Verve, I'm pretty sure.
It's the Verve, yeah. That's the reference. Yeah.
Yeah. That was, you were thinking the same thing?
A little of that. I was thinking a little of Keen, too, but also I had the pleasure of opening up for a band called World Party like 25 years ago. And I don't know if you remember them, Joe, but if you listen to a few of their songs, dude, if you want to take 10 minutes, you'll notice like this really reminded me of World Party. This is like they go way back, 30 years or so, and a great band, just kind of like, I don't know, simplistic yet catchy, and just clean, and just, yeah, I mean, I dug it. It was kind of like meandered along, and it was cool, and I don't know. Yeah, they could step up the production a little, and just, glisten up the engineering a little here. But what do you think, Nadira?
I agree. However, vocally, I think that the vocals are a little nasally and lazy. I want him to give me a little bit more passion, like the other artists. It's a little bit like like I'm really into my guitar.
Yeah, like more energy.
Yeah, that's just a bit more energy and a bit less of the nasal thing, because it sounds like, and I've heard a lot of artists do this, like they try to make their voice have a certain sound that's not their own voice, and it seems like he's not personalizing his delivery. But
that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah.
I like the storytelling again. Is great storytelling, great music. The production could be just a little bit tighter, but I think it's a good song. I'd like to hear him be a little bit more natural with this.
I got one more thing, Joe. What do you got?
I was just gonna say, make a little joke. I know people that live in, like Missouri, that sound like they sing like they're from the UK. So,
well, we have the rappers and stuff that they all want to sound the same, like they're like they're, man, I'm just saying, you might get man. And it's just like, no, man, what you like? We want to hear your voice.
You know what it is, Nadira? Have you ever taken like vocal training lessons?
Yes.
Okay, so you remember, like, if you're singing like from the neck up, it tends to sound nasally sometimes. And when you start singing from your diaphragm and your stomach, that's when it changes, right?
That's what happens. Yes. You sing through your nose, baby.
Can you believe we're gonna listen to just a little snippet of that wonderful voice right now?
Yeah, let's play one of her tunes. Why not?
So we have a little snippet of her new tune. You gotta go get it to hear the whole tune. But this is Hot Chocolate by Nadira.
Oh yeah. Feel it.
So like I said, that was a quickie. We just kind of wanted to give you a little taste of the hot chocolate.
What a tea, dude.
Go get the. Like I was telling you, Nadira, I think this is one of your best sounding tunes yet. And Sam really outdid himself on the production on this. I mean, it's pretty freaking tight.
Yeah, the rhythm section is super, super tight. What a tease. 20 seconds? Are you kidding me? 30 gotta go. All right.
It's available for exclusive download on my website at www.youjokes.com. Nadira Norjahan. There's the spelling on the screen. And
Nice.
if you guys can just go there, it's downloaded for $1 through CD Baby. The reason why we did that is because we're finding that we're not really getting money for our streams on other platforms. So please go there, download, check it out. Please let me know what you think. Thank you guys for your support. Yes, shout out to Sam Archer because he did the thing on this song. And we do have some more that are coming out. But this one is just like, it was a surprise for both of us. I really, just sat down and was writing and there it is, and boom, there it is. Cool. So I'm glad you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, awesome. And of course, you're a semi-regular guest on the show, so I'm sure you'll be back again in the near future. I hope at least. So
absolutely. I love you guys.
Yeah, we love you too. It's great having you. I can't wait till we all meet in person someday.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna have a giant Indie Music Plus party.
Oh, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yes,
yeah, man,
that'd be badass.
Well, let's do that, guys. Let's do that.
That'd be cool. Sam says thank you. Sam says thank you, and I would like to say no, Sam. Thank you.
You. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Sam.
All right, so we know where to find Nadira's music. Dontae was here. I think he's still hanging out with us. If anybody wants to say hello to him in the chat, I think he's in the chat in the Facebook stream. Everybody that's been hanging out with us tonight, thank you so much. Robert Hicks, as always, with Hixvideo, pushing the buttons, making us all look just about as good as Nadira Norjahan.
Thanks, Rob.
And Jordan Hicks, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. The guy that's going to be editing your music video in the very near future when you go to our website, indiemusicplus.com, and check it out. It's also, if you go directly to the store, it's indiemusicplus.equid.com, and Equid spelled ECWID, indiemusicplus.equid.com. And we're going to be offering a little bitty sale here in celebration of 2,500 likes. I think I'm going to start it very soon. I think it's going to run the entire month of February. We'll just see. I don't know. I might change my mind, but that's what I'm thinking right now. I know. Pretty
teases. Right? God, there's
we haven't done a sale. Everywhere. We haven't done a sale in about 6 weeks, or about a month or so. So anyway, it's time to let it open up. So anyway, everybody, thanks for watching once again. We'll see you on Tuesday next week, 10 o'clock. Peace.
Deuces.
Baby girl, your mood's gon' vary. If you keep wasting time with these niggas, that's temporary. I guess that's why you keep on rolling, your vision's blurry. Your back signal light up the sky, I pull up in a hurry. Just let me know when you're ready. I guess if you're ready, these niggas just wanna fuck you, then fuck up, don't let them. Can't do something different, I want a better living, I just had a vision, we just had some